Are pouring in for Nigerian televangelist and founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, TB Joshua, who passed away last night. We now cross to our correspondent in Abuja, Flo Ihaza. Phil, thank you as always for joining us here this afternoon. As a start, I mean, there are, I must say to you, conflicting reports, or perhaps we're the ones that are confused from our side, and perhaps you can give us some clarity then this afternoon about, where and how the pastor TB Joshua actually passed on. There are reports that he passed on in hospital, and we were actually having a conversation earlier on with Dr. Tim Tibelo, who's a long-time friend of the pastor, who in fact said to us, no, he went home and in fact went to sleep and just didn't wake up. So what is the actual story then, and do we know at this point what the cause of death might have been?
Well, thanks, Flo. At the moment, we do not have the exact details about the cause of his death. What the church has released, the management of the church has stated in a statement that they released, which actually shocked the whole world, shocked Nigeria especially, because many people woke up to the news, is that he led a morning prayer or a morning fellowship, and after that he went into his room, and that was it. So we're not clear exactly how he died. I'm sure that subsequently there will be further details as to how what the cause of his death is. But at the moment, everyone is still in shock. Quite a number of church members around the auditorium, the synagogue building, are still in shock. Several of them are mourning. Some of them not wanting to actually believe that the news is real.
Yeah, and I mean, let's talk about that reaction from people in Nigeria. It doesn't seem as though he was a polarizing figure. Is it really a voice of unity at this time of, could you say that most Nigerians at this time are indeed in a deep grief about this recent passing?
So the way it is whether or not you're a follower of Prophet TB Joshua, at least you would have heard about the impact he has made in quite a number of lives, especially physically, not just spiritually, because he has a TV station, a TV platform called Emmanuel TV, with broadcast in and outside of Nigeria. Millions of people, because if you watch the TV station, you see lots of them, how that they get philanthropic gifts, food stuff, relief items, and all of that on very, very periodic basis. So if you look at the people, the throngs of people that have gathered around the synagogue building, they're mostly elderly people, women, children, and lots of them are saying, how will they survive after now? So there's been quite a number of people that have shown grief and condolences to the family, to the church. So at the moment, it's more of mourning than any form of criticism from any quarter at all.
And Phil, with the outpouring of condolences, are we hearing any reaction from the government of the country yet? I mean, obviously, as you mentioned, he's a huge figure in the country, one that whose passing can't, of course, be ignored. I mean, it's also big news here in South Africa. What has your government said, if anything, at this point?
Well, at the moment, no official statement from, say, the presidency or other very notable government officials that we're aware of. But I'm sure that quite a number of them would be either visiting the church or family members. And it's the beginning of the week, so we're definitely going to get a statement from, especially the Lagos State government, where the headquarters of the Synagogue Church was domiciled or is domiciled. So, but at the moment, no official statement about the death. In fact, if you look at the statement from the church that was released, which confirmed the demise of Prophet TB Joshua, they said that at the moment they just want, the family to be left alone. Everyone should just do their best to grieve and leave it at that. So I'm sure that we're monitoring, and we're definitely going to get more details about this, but it still remains that this is a big shock to millions of people around the world, and of course many people in Nigeria who were directly following TB Joshua or indirectly following him.
All right, Ihaza, let's leave it there. Thank you very much for giving us some information there on the back of the passing of TB Joshua. Thank you. Right, well, the Eastern Cape